Hey guys, this is game number 2 between Nicker and Yumiko, Nightelf and human respectively, spawning in a cross position here. And will we see the same strategy we saw in game number 1? We saw an Archmage versus a Dark Ranger, not that common in Warcraft, but we see it. I usually see it if that the player that goes for the Dark Ranger wants some early aggression because of that dark minions he can spawn from that shadow arrow or dark arrow. I think it's dark arrow here. So the Nightelf player Nicker is 1-0 in this series here. So the human player needs to win this one, I believe, unless I casted them in a different order, but I don't think I did. So we see an Altar of Kings here being produced and an Ancient of War here from the Nightelf player, and this is just to creep out this creep camp here. And again he's going for the late altar, it seems. So probably building the altar right after this Moonwell finishes. And yeah, so he's probably going for a Tavern Hero yet again, so we will look forward to seeing that wisps running to the center there, and one militia going in from the human player. Is he going to build a farm yet again? But he's going to spot the Ancient of War, and the Ancient of War is of course producing one archer, so he needs to be very quickly what he needs to decide quickly what he wants to do. Does he want to build a farm or run back home? Of course, running back home takes like 10 minutes for this poor peasant here, but he is opting to run home, it seems, unless he wants to build the farm in a sneaky location just to see when the Nightelf player is creeping some area. So we see a scouting wisp here, but he's just gonna run right into an Archmage, 5 militia or 4 militia this time actually, and 1 footman creeping down this creep camp here, and probably going straight into this one as well, or this one here to gain level 2. And no creeping as of yet for the Nightelf player, but we are seeing a Fire Lord. So this is quite interesting. So the Fire Lord of course has Incinerate, he has Silence, he has Summon, as you can see, Lava Spawn, and if the Lava Spawn actually kills a unit, he spawns another lava. So this is again a summoning unit, just like the Dark Ranger. So it seems to me that the Nightelf player, in this case Nicker, really likes the summoning units. The footman there being taken down, and it was taken down by the Nightelf players, getting some experience there. And what is the Archmage going to do? Is going to try to steal this golem here. The golem is going to be... it's not going to be stolen. And which item? It's a Horn of Stormwind. Granting it's a level 1 devotion aura that the Paladin has, so pretty nice item there. I doubt that is going to be sold. And we see the Firelight almost getting to level 2. It has it's shy on 8 experience, but the Archmage has level 2 and a Circlet of Nobility as well, providing +2 to all stats of course. But are we going to see a fast expand from these players again? It doesn't seem like it. We see a Hunter's Hall. Okay, this is going to be interesting, and I'm hoping from some 4 Huntresses, but actually what the hell, the Ancient of War got killed here, and not by the human player, it was by the creeps. And the Hunter's Hall is going to be cancelled, and I think the Nightelf player is in quite the odd situation here. He has a Fire Lord level 2, and he has decent items, but he has no Ancient of War, unless I'm just missing it. No, he has no Ancient of War, and building one now. And of course buying from that mercenary camp the Shadow Priest for the healing, and the Berserker for some extra damage. And what? We're going for some insane aggression here from the Archmage. I'm not sure how wise this is, because the Fire Lord just excels at killing units and killing low HP units like all these peons. I'm not sure what the hell was he thinking there, because he can just spawn he can just create lava spawns left and right from all these militia. The militia is probably just going to head back, and I'm not sure what the hell he was thinking there. Probably some misclick. And we see here the drop and take trick. So he drops the gauntlets of strength and then drinks some moon juice. It's only to preserve some of that moon juice. And we see, is he not going to creep that? No, he's not going to creep that one out. But we see here there's 6 footmen here and there's 5 militia, and he's going to expand. This is going to be an expand, I'm pretty sure of that. And the Okomaja is going to drop a pretty, well, probably a good item. Well, let's see what happens. And is the Firelord going to steal this here? Let's see if he managed to do it. He is almost as a ring of protection +2, but the footmen are pathing away from him, so he cannot take that item. But the ring of protection +2 isn't that good either way, so the Firelord just turned around. But the human player already researched defend on that footman, so actually the lava spawn is not going to do that much damage against the footman. Focusing down the Firelord now, level 3, but only level 2 on the Archmages. And is he going to? Yeah, he's going to kill that one peasant there. 1/3 to level 4, and of course level 4 providing. He's probably going for incinerated damages over time. I haven't seen him use anything else than the lava spawn. I probably just missed it. But the Archmages and the 5 footmen here, 6 footmen are going to chase this Firelord around. The Firelord desperately needs boots of speed, but the Archmages doesn't have boots of speed either, so he'll probably buying boots of speed now. No, he's going for a staff of preservation here to teleport back to base and save his own skin. But this time around, the human player is doing a good job at preventing the undead player. I mean the Nightelf player, of course. The undead has no cats like this, but the Firelord has 140 HP, and he's trying desperately to prevent this expansion from running on. But this footman is just hammering on. This 2 footman is hammering on his backside here. No pun intended, but almost dying there. 35-27 HP there, and he's going to just quickly get the heck out of there. And the Arcane Tower just trying to kill that lava spawn, but the lava spawn are quite bulky. But a large engagement here too. There's a Berserker and a Shadow Priest and 1 Hunters here, and the Firelord did actually use the Staff of Preservation to get back to base and fight against these footmen here. I'm wondering what this is. Yeah, 2 very wounded footmen here. Just of course, Warcraft 3 is all about micro. The less units you lose to the enemy, the less experience you feed to the enemy, and that's what you want to strive for. And we see here Circle of Nobility, pretty nice, +2 to everything. And we see no second hero as of yet, and we see no transition. It's just similar. He needs to build the Arcane Vault. He has no the human player has no Arcane Vault, but he is just putting on the pressure here. We have Ancient of Wonders for the Nightelf player, but he's forcing the human player to get the heck out of there. And this water elemental probably only for scouting purposes, but is going to feed some experience to the Firelord, and the Firelord doesn't need a lot for level 4, only 48 experience he needs, and that was enough. So he is level 4 now versus level 3 Archmages, and we're going into the mid game, and we're going to be seeing that the tech choices. We see a blacksmith for some upgrades. I don't see a lot of upgrades in this game just ever, so this is going to be a happy times. If I see if I see 1 upgrade, I'll be pretty happy. But we see there the human player hasn't stopped the aggression. He's going to keep up the aggression and trying to stop any attack that the Nightelf player is doing. And yeah, probably going to focus this Moonwell down, because any building in transition like have lower armor and have easier to kill, and the Ancient of Wonders are actually quite easy to kill as well, only with 450 HP, and the only thing that's keeping it alive is that fortified armor taking reduced damage. And the Nightelf player now opting for his expansion of his own, and it's about time because the human player has had this for quite some time. And again, Archenwald in the expansion because all the main fights are going to be happening at the expansion, so he needs to be able to buy items if he so desires. A quick staff of teleportation here from the Fire Lord, and just summoning one lava spawn here and going to fight out against the footman here. The footman activated defend, and the troll berserkers and the huntresses do not do a lot of damage, but he's trying desperately to kill this tree of life that's half completed, but forcing a cancellation there. So that's not so good for the Nightelf player. Of course, the human player realizes that the longer he's on 2 bases against 1 base, he is going to have the economic advantage. Finally an Arcane Sanctum. I was wondering when, and increasing HP and armor, I think both. I think yeah, armor and hit points with that upgrade, but no upgrade from the blacksmith. He of course did, he was forced to build the blacksmith, I think, so he could build the Arcane Sanctum. But still, I would like to see some rifleman or even just +1 on the footman, because that's what we are used to in like StarCraft and many other games. And we have here an Ancient of War just protecting that Tree of Life, and 2 Troll Berserkers as well. So we're again going to see that Pandering Brewmaster with that quite powerful Fire Breath AoE and a Lava Spawn. Is building priests and sorcerers for the slow, but if the Nightelf player, as in game number 1, goes for that Ancient of Lores with that dry hat composition, these sorcerers are not going to do a lot. And we actually have 2 Ancient of Lores from the Nightelf player, and I think he's not producing anything because he wants to be in no upkeep, and of course he doesn't want to get any penalty for the gold. And we see again a Mountain King being introduced, and a quick ignite there. I think a soul burn, it's called soul burn. It's a silence and the damage over time. And is the Fire going to be taken down? Is he going to use a skull teleportation? He is going to use the skull, but he's level 5, so he does not want to die. He's going to give a lot of experience if he actually does die. Pandering Brewmaster with 2 Circlet of Nobilities transferred from the Fire Lord, and only level 1 still, and level 1 on the Mountain King as well. And we're going into a workshop, so are we going to see any mortars? That's going to be quite interesting. But yeah, we are going to see spellbreakers like I thought in previous game, but the priest here only for the healing, and a couple sorcerers as well. So he's building every possible unit from that from the Arcane Sanctum. But yeah, we are going into mortars, so that's quite interesting. And the mortars can attack trees, as you can see. It's a siege attacking unit, and he had to do that to get out. He was stuck there. But the Nightelf has the level advantage, and he has the expansion now, and he needs to just keep the position and perhaps just expand yet again, and he will probably take this game if he does. But you never know, there's high intensity micro battles, and it will all go who has the better items, who has the better heroes. So what item are Legion of Doom here? It's an unholy aura that the Death Knight from the Undead players have. So actually quite a good item there, and this will not be sold, I guarantee that, because of the regeneration and the movement speed. So it just has too many benefits. And are we actually going to double aura here? Pretty, and it's like the Fire Lord is just laughing here. He has been quite lucky with the items, but ivory towers being produced here, and the human player probably realizes he does not want the Nightelf player to expand or try to expand again, because he doesn't want him to get any better map position. Actually, another aura here, it's 10% damage. It's what the Priests of the Moon has from the Night Elves, but it's not going to. Yeah, actually the Spellbreakers are going to benefit, and as well as the Sorcerers and Priests. But I'm not sure how this battle is ending up, but it seems to me that the human player has a little bit of an edge here. But we have three lava spawns here, and who knows what happens. And a quick step for preservation here, saving that Pentering Brewmaster. Level 3 on that Mountain King, and now is the time when it gets dangerous, and the Fire Lord is going to be taken down, and I suspect that GG right about now. The Pentering Brewmaster cannot deal with a level 4 Archmage and a level 3 Mountain King. That level 2 Stun Bolt is just so damn powerful with that Bass as well. And a level 4 here. These mortars are just doing work here, and a GG from Nicker. And it's 1-1, and keep tuned. I'm going to be casting game 3 as well.